PYRAMINX. It's easy. You don't need to know how to solve one of these beforehand. Don't worry about it. First things first, pieces. The thing you need to know about a PYRAMINX is it's not made up of a bunch of little pyramids. Instead, there's 3 distinct pieces that you need to know. The tips, which do absolutely nothing but rotate. The center pieces that stay where they are, but just spin around and move the other pieces around. And then the edge pieces that are actually the ones that get mixed up. The center pieces are the ones here in the middle that only rotate where they are. They don't get mixed up. And the edge pieces are the ones that actually move around the puzzle. So how do we solve it? It's super easy. There's only 3 steps. The first step is get the 3 yellow centers facing the same way. The second step is to do the whole yellow bottom like this. And the final step is to solve the whole top. I guess there's another step which is to do all the tips, but they don't really count. I'm sure you've already worked the tips out. For this tutorial, I'm just going to have the tips already solved, but in a normal scramble, they obviously wouldn't be. So for the first step, to get all the yellow centers, we need to locate them. So they're here, here, and here. Now we need to find which face the yellow is actually going to be, because unlike a Rubik's Cube, there's no centers. So as we can see, we can spin this one around this axis, this one around this axis, and this one around this axis, meaning that it's got to be on this face, because yellow can go here, yellow can go here, and then this yellow is here. It should look something like this with the 3 centers here and these different colors. There might be some yellows, but that doesn't matter. The next step is to fill up these 3 spots with their correct edge pieces. So what we want to do is we want to find the edge piece that goes in here, which will be a red and a yellow piece, because these are the 2 centers that are next to it, which is this piece right here. This could be anywhere on the puzzle, but ours happens to be here. If we turn this top, this won't affect any of the yellow at the bottom. So what we want to do is we want to rotate this until our piece is on top of where we want to put it in, just like so. If the piece we want to go has the yellow on the right, we push it right, and then we turn the left side here up, across, and then down. And that'll put it in. If the piece we want to go is on the left, like this, where we have our blue and yellow going into the blue and yellow, we turn it left, and then we turn the right piece up, across, and then down. If the piece we want to put in is already in but flipped like this, all we need to do is choose any of the pieces on top to do the same thing. So we can go to the left, up, across, down. And as you can see, that put our green and yellow on top, and then we can do the same thing. So green and yellow in here, it's on the right. So we turn it right, and then we turn the left, up, across, down. If the piece we're looking for example, red and yellow, isn't on the top, it might be in the bottom already in a different slot. As you can see, it's over here where the blue should be. All we need to do is just put the blue in instead first. So like this, turn it right, up, across, down. Then the yellow and red should be on top. And then we can just do our moves. So it's on the right, we turn it right, turn the left, up, across, and then down. Once we've finished these steps, it should look something like this, where all we have left is there's these 3 edges that need to be put in their place. Finally, with the top, we want to spin the top like this and find one of the 3 edges that's already solved. If there's already 3 solved, that's good, but we'll turn them until we find one like this. See how this red and green is already on top and the other 2 are flipped wrong, flipped and flipped. What we want to do is hold that solved one at the back and then do this algorithm. The only one algorithm you need to know. Down on the left, down on the right, up on the left, up on the right, turn the top right, turn the right up, turn the top back, and then turn right down. And that will solve all the edges. Now we just need to turn the middle. If you had it like this already, then just turn it until all of the edges are in their right spot. And then we're going to do these moves. Up left, across with the top, down left, across with the top. And then we just keep repeating this until the whole thing is solved. Now it doesn't always take that long. Sometimes it'll only be a few moves, but just keep turning it until the whole thing is solved. If you have a case like this, where there's just 2 edges flipped like this, we just do the algorithm from before. And then it's solved. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful. If you ever want to learn to solve this cube, I also have a tutorial on that one as well. Cheers.